It's new, but it went out right before I went live. And I'm like, whatever. It's, so we're going to do it without a mic. That sounds good to me. Let's make sure this doesn't crash today. If you were in yesterday's message, I don't even know. Like, we were live for like an hour and a half and then it crashed, but whatever. That is my motto today. Whatever. Okay. Hi, guys. I have it here so I can see you guys. You guys can now in the chat send jewels. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, somebody just sent one. Thank you. So yeah, you guys can send jewels now. I'm not jewel oriented, but I'm excited. So it sounds fun. So you guys can interact with the chat this way. It is in subscriber mode and members only mode. So if you have been a subscriber for of a week or longer, or you're a member, you'll be in the live stream chat. Yeah. Wow, you guys, thank you. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Jojo or Jolt. Jolt. Hi, guys. Thank you, Desert. Thank you, 955. Wow, that's so cool. I love this. It's like adding all these animated. Yeah, so you guys can now add. I meant to do that yesterday, but I forgot. Anyways, let's bless this message. Anything out of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately, calling upon my angels, my ancestors, only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. If you guys have earbuds in, you're at work, you're sneaking an earbud, like you know how we do. If you are driving, any of those things, I'm going to be hitting this. So remember, don't freak out if it's not letting you do certain things in the chat just because it's in subscriber mode. That way we don't have to have like moderators, babysitters, all the things. Anyways, there is no one like you. You are rare and free. And 2 hours from the time that you see this, well, sorry, in less than 2 hours from the time that you see this, you're taking that back. Now you could be thinking to yourself, what the frick is that? What is that? You are taking it all back, taking back your power, taking back what is yours. And you're going to be MIA. So in less than 2 hours, you're going to be MIA and you're going to be changing overnight on top of that. I know. So not only are you going to be missing in action, but you're going to be changing overnight. So let's talk about what that is. The first confirmation I got for you is the Four of Wands. And what's really cool about this card is you can't read it until it's in a mirror. And what does it say? It says, I wish you were with me. I wish you were with me. Isn't that cool? Thank you. Thank you, kitty cat. Thank you guys for your gifts. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. Let me fix this so it doesn't, this thing wants to glitch out. I already can feel it. This site has been crashing the last 24 hours and I'm just like, so when the mic went out, thank you, Kathleen, all the way from, I believe, Australia. Thank you so much for your donation. And if you guys don't want to give over into the chat, like super chat, super fan, super gifts, jewels, there is my Cash App link that is below. Okay, my Cash App link is in the description box if you want to donate that way. But I appreciate all of you guys being here and your love and support, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, these cards I haven't pulled out in a while for you guys, but it says, I wish you were here with me. There is someone that you're missing. There is someone or something. And so you're going to be taking it easy, even though you might have a lot of other obligations. Thank you, Royal. For your gift, yeah, you are missing someone or something, so you're gonna be taking it easy, and that is why this whatever this is, it's coming in overnight. So if you had a full day where you were gonna do all these things, you're throwing that out the window. Not because you're lazy, not because you're procrastinating. Well, maybe a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Like, you've had a long week and you're trying to do things differently. And with that being said, you're just like, oh, thank you, Kathleen. You're so sweet. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. You are disappearing and just taking it easy. But there is a little bit of procrastination, but it's good. You're thinking that it's genuine procrastination, but it's not. It's actually not procrastination. It is what you need to do for yourself. Angel, thank you so much, all the way from California. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are doing things differently. So don't release the guilt. Throw it out the window. You don't need to feel bad about putting things off, not this week. Because in less than 2 hours, you're taking your power back. So in less than 2 hours, you're not going to be feeling guilty. Hyphy, thank you so much. Thank you for always sending love and support. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, that's for those of you that have the guilt. I had a lot to do this week, and I feel a little bit of that guilt, and I'm trying not to. So if you're on Patreon, for instance, there's going to be a new video for you guys this weekend. But like even that, for instance, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this. And it's like, no, no, no. I've had a hell of a week and I need to sit all the way down. Hence why I'm live. I was like, I'm not editing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna sit the F down. So here we are, hanging out, and it's gonna be fun. Okay. You're going to be giving people the middle finger. Diamond, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you all the way from Australia. I love you guys know I'm obsessed with Australia. I'm obsessed with Australia and London and Boston. And I'm obsessed with accents. I don't think I have one, but I would love to have an Australian accent, a Boston accent, or yeah, or like a British accent. If I could choose, it would be I would choose Australian, then Boston, and then, that English, British, maybe even sprinkle on some Irish. I freaking love it. And I love hearing where you guys are from. But there is a group of people that you're done pleasing. It could be your work, it could be your job. Let me know in the comments. You're done pleasing them. Your middle fingers are going to be up and they're going to stay there. So, whoever these people are, they try to make you always feel like you have to do things their way. They're like, so we're going to need you to do those TPS reports. And you're like, I threw them in the garbage. They're like, what? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to need you to work Saturdays. Not doing that either. Whatever these things are, you're not doing them. Glam, thank you so much for your donation. Yeah. So let me know in the comments. Ooh, I got lip gloss on me. Let me know in the comments who this is. Who the frick is this? You are going to be treating yourself like never before. You're done turning lemons into other situations, but I feel like you have a couple more lemons that you're going to be dealing with. There's a couple more lemons that you're going to be dealing with. It could be a car that's being the lemon. It could be a situation that you're just not fond of. So if you guys feel like sharing what that is, you can in the comments. But yeah, there are two situations that make you feel a little bit weird. You can stay weird and correct the situation or control alt delete the situation. But I see you guys doing that and everything's changing overnight. You're like, you know what? I'm going to buy the car. I'm going to buy the dog. I'm going to move. I'm going to break up with Johnny. I'm not going to work this weekend. Oh, I'm going to quit that job. Oh, I'm asking for a promotion. Oh, no, I'm taking my paid time off. Oh, no, 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 I can't be bothered. In less than 2 hours, you are taking that power back. All the way back. When people look at you like you can't just be out here doing whatever you want, says who? You're gonna do what you want when you want. It's almost like the universe has a bun in the oven for you, and it's almost ready to. It's almost ready. You are about to be the sugar baby of the universe. Look at this. You're not even gonna believe it. Look at this confirmation. You are the sugar baby. Sugar daddy, sugar baby. Says treat yourself. Your problem is you're too busy holding on to unworthiness. Not anymore. Not up in here. Then we have heaven is under our feet as well as over our heads. You are realizing that you can truly make it heaven on earth. And so that's what you're going to do. You're like, I can make heaven right here. Why am I not doing that? My life could be way more joyful. Why am I not doing that? You're just having this awakening like, I could start right now. And then something is going to be born for you overnight. This new way of living, this new way of taking your power back. You are the sugar baby of the zodiac. You are the sugar baby of the universe. You are the sugar baby, period. And that's why people are always glitching and freaking out and malfunctioning around you. But there are 2 to 3 lemons. These situations always make you feel like you're the bad guy. You're the weird one. Like you're not allowed to ask for these things, or somebody's going to be like, oh my gosh, the burdens. And it's annoying. It's so annoying. So let's say, for instance, you want to get a car and you hate buying a car because you're like, I don't want to go to the freaking dealership. I don't want to have to be a whole asshole to whoever I'm talking to because I'm going to get what I want and I'm going to get it for the price that I want. See, this isn't back in the day where you would go in there and be like, okay, whatever you say. Yeah, I'll take that one. And just letting them screw you over because you didn't have your voice yet. This is a new era. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. And you are the sugar baby. Cha-ching. You are the sugar baby. You want it, you got it. Everything works out for you when you decide, and you decided before you clicked on this message. I promise you that. I need some Red Bull. You are going to be not only a little bit weird because you make weird look good, you're just going to be yourself. And you don't have to go in certain places up in arms. You can take the offense approach. They ask you questions at the dealership, you ask them questions. They're like, so what do you do for work? I don't know. What do you do for work? I'm not saying to do that, but you can if you want to. Okay. What kind of car payment are you looking for? I don't know. What kind of car payment are you looking for? Like, tell me about these interest rates. Tell me about the out the door price. Don't tell me about like, you don't need to know what I want my car payment to be. That's irrelevant. Because then you're going to go to the finance manager like you did me a favor. You didn't do me no stinking favors, bruh. I said what I said. No offense to anyone in sales or that works at a dealership. My dad sold Mercedes, Volvos, and BMWs. So, but I'm saying that to say this. You're going to be standing on business. In less than 2 hours, you're going to decide what lemons you're dealing with and how you're going to approach it. And you're going to make people sweat it too. I like that. I like this. I like this message. You're going to make them sweat it. So when you're in the dealership, and again, I'm using this as an example, you're going to walk in and you might just walk out. Everyone loves winding you up like a freaking toy. Wind these mother effers up. Let them sweat. They need to sell the car, not you. Not you. So if you have a lemon or you don't have a car and you're going into the dealership, you're like, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one, but I don't like the price. So I'll be back. Maybe. They're like, what do you mean you'll be back? You want to see them sweat? Walk out the door as you should. Don't make one decision at one place. Have three places in mind. Have a out the door price in mind. I'm telling you, you're going to get what you want. This reminds me of when I had that car situation years back and my boss screwed me out of that car, refused to verify my employment, and screwed me royally. Played stupid. And then when I called him out, he got in my face, cut my hours, and I had to get the owner involved. So I say that to say this. After I had that car for 2 weeks and the dealership took it back because he refused for a whole entire week to verify employment, my mother in law went down to the dealership. Okay, bless her soul. We were talking about her yesterday and how I got her these flowers and these balloons. They say I love you, mom. And it's her birthday this week and it's Mother's Day. So I thought um I would do that for her. But she went down there. And I wish then I had that audacity. I did not have that audacity. I had enough bravery to be like, okay, husband, me and you have been sharing a car for a long time. And now we're going to go get our own cars. And he was like, what? I don't like change. I don't want to do anything new. And I'm like, we're doing new things. We're doing it right now. Right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, love. You're the sweetest. Thank you, Tana. But yeah, I was like, we have to do this. We have to do this. We're at that point where we're jumping a car daily and sharing it. Why are we paying a car payment on this car? I was like, F that and F this. We're turning that lemon in. We'll work out an agreement with that dealership. And then we're going to go get our own vehicles. And then mine got taken away. But then a week later, my mother in law went in and said, I want the same car. You know what? I want a nicer one. She was a Taurus. Okay. They got the bull, the horns, and they gave her what she asked for or what she told them to give. Okay. She's like, my baby girl wants that white one right there. She wants it with like no miles on it. And this is what the car payment needs to be. Let's look at the interest. Let's look at all of it. Let's sort it out so we can get the keys and go. Now that she's gone, I've learned a lot from how she stood up for herself, and I've learned a lot from my husband and how he stands up for himself. Thank you, Raja. Thank you so much. And happy Mother's Day to all my moms in the building. Okay, I love you guys. And yeah, I've learned a lot from them about how to stand up for myself and like being bullied and like being a people pleaser. So you're going into these situations and you might wind them up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Give them a little pretty woman moment. Okay. I don't know. I was in here yesterday and you would have waited on me. You remember. Y'all remember. And they were like, what? We didn't wait on this girl. Who is this girl? You guys work on commission, right? Big mistake. Huge. I have to go shopping now. That is your moment. This is your moment to be the sugar baby and to flex it just a little bit. Not because you're not humble, but because you are exercising your right to stand 10 toes down. You are seeing yourself as worthy. You are no longer holding on to the unworthiness of the past. Like, ooh, I did go in there like swords blazing, and then I kind of was like, I'll wait. Maybe I'll just, and then you like talked yourself out of the thing that you wanted. I feel like we've all done that, but we're done holding on to any type of unworthiness. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what this mirror card says. What does it say? My heart is yours. There is love here too. So if this pertains to love, you might be telling somebody how you feel. The opportunity is there for the taking. And you're looking at someone like, you know what? Why don't we just do this? Why don't we get married? Why don't we elope? Why don't we just do the thing? You're no longer going to hold back from the heaven on earth that you deserve. And you have many different ways to acquire it. So you're going to be doing that. Hi, guys. Welcome in. There are not many like you. And so I see you really emanating and glowing. There's going to be like orbs swirling around you. You are coated in the love from the universe, from God's love. You are cosmic every day of the week. One of the anthems for this channel is we are divine, we are cosmic, we are humble, we are mother effing intuitive, and we stand in our truth and we grow daily. And every day that we create a better life, every day that we create legacy wealth, the devil comes to play. And we what? We only F with the light. We only turn lemons into legacies and to sunshine or whatever the frick we want. So when people are giving you a hard time and they're trying to give you the smoke, be like, at least I'm trying to figure it out. At least I'm on a path. At least I'm on a path. You're ready to ride. So many things are changing for you overnight. You decided before you clicked on this message that you're taking it back. You've overcome hard days, hard times, a lot of stress. You've overcome a lot of challenges, fears, and ups and downs. And now you're like, yeah, this is what I want. I know what I want. You guys could be seeing 444 or 1111 or 111 everywhere you go. You are starting to see, like, no, I really can't have it all. You redefine what that means for you daily, redefine what luxury means for you, but you're like, yeah, I do want that. I do want a happy family. I do want to marry that person. I do want to stop holding back. So when you're coming at the universe full strength, all types of happiness is going to be landing on your lap. And it's just exciting. We have the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So it's like all of these things are being amplified by the 10 of Cups. Your money is being amplified. Your funds are shifting. Your bank accounts are changing. And I also see that some of you guys don't need a lot. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of you guys don't even need much. So for you to get more, you're excited. So the universe has been taking care of you, or God has been taking care of you in a way where you can need less. You just have to accept it. Like it's accepting help, accepting that something's being discounted for you or given to you or paid for. There are things being paid for or bought or you're getting help. And so you're really going to start looking at this like, whoa, I am getting help. You know, my parents let me live with them, or my friend is letting me use their car, or there's like all these little breaks that you get. And now it's about to shift again with more blessings and more opportunities because you are going to treat yourself to the sweet success that you've been deserving. And you're going to be canceling a lot of unwanted plans, the lemons. So the lemons, again, could be okay, this car needs to go. I'm going to go down there and ask for a new one. It's kind of like just being scared to ask. I don't know if you guys went through this growing up, but I know for me, it would be like asking that parent something that you knew they were probably going to say no to, and then like counting. Okay, What am I? Okay, what am I gonna say again? What am I gonna say? Okay, let me count to 10. Let me count to 10. No, no, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me wait, let me wait, let me wait. It's like asking them, can I go spend the night at so and so's? Can I use the car for this or whatever it was? This is how we sometimes feel asking God or deciding with the universe what it is that we want. You are the conductor of the train, not the caboose, okay? Not a guest. You are the conductor of this mother effing train of big, happy changes. And you're going to be showing everybody in their little groups of hateration. I don't follow your rules. What if I told you guys you were a whole cult? What about that? But you guys think that you're the hottest thing ever. I can't. So your strategy has switched up to where you don't want to have strategy. You might wing it. You might you might wind people up a little bit. You're going to cancel plans you don't want anymore. Those are mostly the lemons in your life. You don't want to go to that job anymore? You might not go. The universe is going to provide. God is going to provide. I'm hearing dogs going off in the background. So you are feeling really family oriented right now and like you want to communicate more. So I don't know if you're communicating with your angels, your ancestors, with God, or with people that you care about, but I do see you making very important decisions over the next 48 hours of how you're going to maneuver with the lemons. It's kind of like just walking out the door and deciding, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to quit. I'm going to go buy that car. I'm going to go propose to Susie. Whatever it is, you're like, I'm deciding it right now. Why do I keep holding back? Because it's probably been a long cherished plan or a long cherished goal for however long that you've been wanting to do this. And some of this is going to help with more family togetherness. So let's say you've been wanting a new family car so you guys can travel or you can take the kids to the lake. You're wanting to get certain things so there can be more family togetherness. Maybe you're wanting to cancel some plans or obligations because it's making your life harder to where you can't spend time with your family or making your life harder where you can't do the things that you want to do. You're seeing that other things are getting in the way of your enjoyment, your fulfillment. You're like, why do I help? Like, why do I help my friend every weekend? Why do I help so and so once a week? Why do I go to this thing I can't stand going to? Why do I go to, like, you're looking at all of it. You're like, that is a waste of time. You are finding very creative ways to make more time for yourself. Thank you, Caroline. Girl, you know everything. You guys are also scary accurate. So you're going to stop doubting yourself when it comes to when the time is right. Sometimes we pump fake ourselves like, oh no, I want that thing, but it's like Mercury retrograde right now. So like maybe I should just like wait. Like we pump fake ourselves sometimes when it's been a long cherished idea, a long cherished plan that we've been wanting to do. Okay. So whatever you've been juggling, you're canceling it, especially if they don't appreciate you. Guess what I got for you guys? Use your time well. Make every moment count. It was the biggest confirmation. You're like, yeah, I've been doing this for so and so, the cult or the lemons or whoever these people are. You're done with the way that these people put you down or don't appreciate you. So you're like, yeah, that's a waste of time. That's not using my time well. So you're going to be switching it up. Phoenix, thank you so much for your gift. You might be texting somebody or getting a text back. There could be someone that you've been trying to get a hold of that maybe you don't know what's going on with them or you're just started dating them. I see you guys have text messages and calls coming through. Okay. I want to see what else is coming in overnight. But one thing for sure, I know that you are releasing being defensive, where you don't think that you deserve certain things, feeling so guarded, talking yourself out of blessings. You're like, yeah, I can let my guard down a little bit. It's hard to make you open up to love. It's hard to help you break down your barriers. I know that's something that my husband told me. He's like, "You were my little Pookie." He's like, "And my little Pookie was behind 50 freaking walls. Like you were in a guarded castle with wall after wall after wall." And he's like, "And it has taken years to break down each wall to get my little Pookie out of there." And it's hard for him to hear about how my childhood was because he's like, he sees the little version of me. Like I see the little version of him. And I think when you really care about people, like adult to adult, you can see their inner child and you just want to protect them or love them or be more understanding. Wherever you've had a lot of frustration in life, thank you, Danielle. Um, Wherever you've had a lot of frustration in life, you're seeing like what you can do to make that easier. Maybe you're going to start asking your person, like, hey, what can I do to make your day easier today? Like, you can start with one thing. And that could be a way for you guys to connect, or it could be for a loved one. But the other people that just don't get it, they don't care, they're extremely selfish. Why are we doing anything for them? Okay, they play too many games. Our life is precious, and we have right now. You have right now. And so many things are changing for you overnight. It's like you are sending out these little telepathic messages, these subliminal messages to the universe. And the universe is going to be translating this overnight as you sleep. And your next 48 hours are going to be a lot different than the past year that you've been living, maybe even decade. You have learned from so many mistakes that you've made, like, dang, I really didn't value that, or I didn't appreciate that, or I didn't see how much time I really had. You're seeing through the people that have bad intentions. Let justice sort them out. Seriously, let justice sort them out because you're done climbing this mountain. Do you guys have any plans this weekend? Let me know in the comments. We are changing the world. Decades? Oh my gosh, Victoria. They be glitching. Okay. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know right now? You have an ex. Do they have to like try to interrupt my message? I literally can't. You have an ex that is keeping tabs on you, just BTW, that is still holding on to you. And they want to know if you're really out here looking this good or if you are a catfish. Like, they want to know for certain, did I really bump my head on what they look like? Did they really evolve into this beautiful swan? Yeah, bruh. And you're missing out. So keep watching through that screen because you ain't never going to get this again. Never. They really want to know. And I bet you guys know that they're watching you. Okay. You might be posting just a little bit extra, like, hey, Johnny, this is what you're missing out on. I'm really freaking cute. You're a dummy. But yeah, they're holding on. This is somebody that you thought was your twin flame. Now you know better. But back then, you really thought that that person was the one for you. So as you guys are done juggling different projects, like I've even been practicing this week. It's not easy. See? They're still trying to come through. They want to start over, but they know they don't have a chance. That's why they haven't approached you. So they could be watching you from fake accounts or just from whatever you make public. Your ex's name is Johnny. Oh no. Yeah, you're going to deny them. You are in your mind rebuking them right now. I don't got time for that scarcity. I don't got time for that type of scarcity or fuckery ever again. Ever again. Nope. Trolls. So you have more than your ex trolling you. These are people that intentionally want to upset you. They're really petty and bitter, and they like to find ways to disrupt the natural order of your life. Yeah. And I feel like this is coming into, now that I think about it, because you're going to be changing overnight. People already can't handle it. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Your words, not mine. So, this isn't even supposed to be in here. Three of Swords. Is this a Three of Swords? Yeah. This is what they tried to cause you. This was coming out in the reverse. But you're healing from major setbacks, people that caused you a lot of pain and suffering. It was hard for you to be open to love, and now you should be really proud of the 10 of cups that you have in your life. You have many different things that represent the 10 of cups. You loving your job, you loving your family, you creating your own family or having a chosen family. The all-seeing eye. You guys are in tune with what it is that you want. Hi, Stephanie. Much love to you and yours. I have a new travel trailer and preparing to travel. F my ex and their ish. I love you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Thank you for always supporting me. You're so sweet. Thank you for your generous donation. May you receive that back tenfold. But yeah, you are this all-seeing eye. And I feel like earlier this week, you were going through a solar plexus awakening. And I said you could have come off of Shay Pila's video about your solar plexus healing. And then I added your crown. Your crown was going through awakening after you had healed your solar plexus. So you're going to be seeing a shift in your digestion, in your creative abilities, and the way that your body looks. You're going to be seeing a difference. Now you're seeing a difference in the way that you think. Now your third eye is being activated. This is being activated so you can go out there and get what you want. You're not holding back. So an example would be, there's a car that you've always wanted. You're like, I don't know if I should get that, but you can afford it. Why wouldn't you go get it? Do you think you're not going to enjoy it? Do you think that, oh my gosh, people are going to be judging me and looking at me like, what the frick? There are a lot of people around you. Let me just call it out for a second. You have a lot of people around you that live beyond their means. And you're out here, can really afford the things, and sometimes don't get that. Like, no, I'll just get like the lesser version of that, or I'll just wait. Why? Why? Your environment already reflects how you think, how you speak, what you represent, what you embody, and now you're about to kick it up a notch. Now you are about to kick it up a notch. Your I don't give up is on another level. Like, I can't really put it into words, but I'm really trying, really trying to put it into words. You're really out here like, should I have the audacity to walk into that type of dealership? Should I look at that type of car? Do I have the audacity? Yes, you are worthy. People already think you're out here balling. They already think that you're out here manifesting your best life. But if they only knew that you were holding back, this is like only wanting to use your wand sometimes. What? What do you mean sometimes? So yeah, you're going to start shifting towards the things that you've been holding back on. That is what these lemons represent. What have you been holding back on? What have you been saving? Like, oh yeah, one day I'll get that boat. One day I'll travel. One day I'll backpack through Europe. One day I'll learn how to do this or I'll go skydiving. One day I'll ask that person out. I'm hearing that Gwen Stefani song. What are you waiting for? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, you're not going to let these things get in your way anymore. So it's really exciting. There is so much on the way for you. Like you are allowed to be happy. Riddle me what? I freaking love that song so much. And it's crazy because this is part of my Alice in Wonderland deck. Okay, we have uncertainty. Wow. Today is the day. Today is the day where you choose who you are becoming. You're deciding. Who am I today? Who am I going to become? Who do I really want to be? You could have been a doctor, but you're going to choose to be a gangster. Okay. That is what you're going to do. And it's going to be amazing. You're like, you know what? I am going to go look at this. I see you really coming to major decisions and then canceling plans like you've never canceled them before. Oh, yeah, you thought I was helping you? Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. You don't appreciate me. Goodbye. You're going to be leaving people on red. You're going to be putting people on notice. This is part of the person that you're becoming. Bacardi, thank you for being a member. Thank you, Diamond, for also being a member. Cancel Christmas. Okay. We have believe, strange encounters. I'm telling you, overnight, something strange is taking place. You're doing less and you're going to receive more. Street bike. Believe that it can come in any way, shape, or form. So you're learning how to let go of control. And, sometimes we want to control things. We like things to be a certain way. Sometimes we have OCD and we're like, no, it needs to be like this and like that. And like, you're going to release all of that and just let it flow to you. You are finally going to feel like you're not faking it till you make it to get into a flow state. We talked about, yesterday, we talked about you guys working out, doing different things like Pilates and yoga and just being more active. I was thinking about that today. We have take care of yourself. I was thinking about that today. We are energetically, I don't know how to explain it because I'm not like well versed in quantum physics, but what I feel intuitively is that we need to move around more energetically when we are these little hermits. The world hurts us, and we're like, I'm shutting all this out. I'm only going to do what I think I'm obligated to do. And so, wherever in the last couple of years you stopped being as active, you could have taken a different job. where you're sitting more or you're inside the house more or you're working from home. I know a lot of you guys work for yourselves. And I know a lot of you guys are leaving the matrix. So yeah, we took a poll. If you're leaving the matrix, you commented pack your bags. If you've already left the matrix and you work for yourself, you commented I answered to me. So answering to yourself, you might not have to move around as much. And you doing this is changing everything. It's doing something to you biologically. It's doing something to your DNA. I wonder what will happen next. You are on the precipice of change. That's what. You are on the precipice of changing everything. Right now is the pause before the action. You thought about what you wanted to do. You clicked on this message, and now you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is the pause before you take over the world. For me to do less this week, it was so hard. So hard. Less is not, I'm not like wired to do less, but I'm trying. Okay. I've been trying to pace myself differently. I've had a lot going on personally. And I'm like, okay, I've got to pace this whole week out or I'm going to crash and burn by Tuesday. And I've had a lot on my plate the last month. And so I've been learning different ways to take better care of myself and enjoy my life more because I'm always taking care of obligations. And I'm like, well, what if I just had less obligations? What if I just had less to do? What if I just said F it and had more fun? What if I just did that? So I started. I started figuring out ways to create less work for myself because I overwork myself silly, or I was. Figuring out ways to implement more self-care, less running around, less errands, less outer obligations, less 9 to 5 obligations. Ooh, imposter syndrome. This is what you guys are releasing. This is the bottom of the deck. No more imposter. You're not an imposter. You couldn't be an imposter if you tried, but you're working through those shadow aspects of feeling like that. So I started exercising differently. I started doing things in a different order. I started sleeping better. I started making sure my sleep schedule was more consistent. I started logging more, journaling more, slowing down more, breathing more, stopping to smell the roses. That is what we're going to be doing in this era. You are the sugar baby of it all. And whatever you want, you got it. Whoa. Yes. I've been recommending belly breathing to you guys and Pilates. Okay. Any type of core workout is going to help your digestive system. Any type of like breathing from your diaphragm is going to help your digestive system. So if you guys missed yesterday's message, you definitely want to check that out. It's an hour and a half of us going over so much because we hadn't been live in a long time. So yeah, I see enough online, more outdoors. Yeah. I remember when I first started belly breathing and my doctor was like, this is how you do it. And I was like, so like dyslexic as he was explaining it to me. I'm like, what? He's like, oh my gosh, this is how you do it. And I'm like, wait, what? My short-term memory was like, hold on, hold on. I was like doing it backwards and then I was like still breathing from my chest. And I was like, okay, I got it. So now a year later, that like I can't function without it. Our body is the pharmacy. We are God for our body. God gave us this vessel, whatever your higher power is, whatever your beliefs are, and we choose what we feed this vessel, how we take care of this vessel, how we speak to this vessel. So you're doing it different. So yeah, a lot of us, we hold tension in our body. We all hold tension in different areas. Like we could clench our jaw, like our stomach could be in knots, we could start swelling or breaking out in hives. Like we all have different ways of dealing with stress or tensing. And so now you're realizing how you can be that pharmacy, how you can conduct your body to do what you want it to do. I literally started this 10 days ago, I think is when I brought it up to you guys about how you can make your body heal by telling it and then by listening. And it's working. It is literally working. Couldn't make it up. I've had issues. I'm not gonna get into like all the details because, you know, whatever. But I've had issues since I was a kid because I was malnourished when I was living with my dad. And that was from 6, 7, not to be kids these days. Anyways, it was from the age of 6 or 7 and to the age of 11. And to be able to work through those issues by telling my body what to do and promising my body that I will listen. Like, body, I got you, but I need you to heal. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. And but saying it in a neutral and loving way, affirming it daily, because our body is always trying to communicate with us. And it's actually working for the first time in like my whole life. I can do things that I was not able to do before. I'm shook. I literally was shaking my husband, like, babe, babe, things are happening. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know how to explain it, but things are happening. Okay, things are happening and it's good. It's a good thing. It's good. He's just like, what? What is happening? So discoveries are ahead. You are discovering that you can change everything. Everything. If you guys are on members only, all of you guys that are VIP subscribers, members only, you guys have your own community tab. And in that community tab, I shared a video from one of my favorite creators that teaches you how to speak to your body to get it to heal, how to listen to your body. So you guys want to go through the last 2 weeks. There should only be, it's probably like the second post in, first or second, the most recent. It's very recent post for members only, and save that video. It will save your life. Okay. And she's going to explain it a lot better than I can. So everything is fine. That's done. So you're going from existential crisis, everything feeling like it's on fire and you have to run to put it out, to, of course, I dropped it, to making discoveries ahead. So you're in discovery mode, you're in catch me outside season. So, oh my gosh, look, again, you're done scrolling, you're done with the excessive Googling, you're done telling yourself you have all these symptoms, all these issues, and just like you're seeing what in your life wastes time. And you're done pretending you're fine about it. You're done pretending you can control it. You're done pretending it's not a form of procrastination or a distraction. So, yes, thank you. Who said that? Corner said that. Survival mode. That is what you guys have officially turned off. You have officially turned off survival mode, fight or flight. You've reset your nervous system. There are a lot of different techniques. I think I'm going to share another technique of how you can reset your nervous system and get better sleep when you're like wound up at night and you're wired but tired. I'm going to share a video in the community tab from my favorite doctor that will show you 3 or 4 pressure points to put yourself to bed. And it will slowly start shutting everything down so you can chill. Yeah. It'll help open your nasal cavities, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? Once you get a woman out of survival mode and has confidence for herself, you are a witness. Like, yeah, it feels like having superhuman powers. And just to watch, it's almost like I don't want to be so distracted by all of the things that I have to do. And I want to watch these miracles take place. So maybe that's how you guys are thinking. I know that miracles are going to take place and I want to be able to watch them. I don't want to be able to be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Look, that happened. Like, no, you want to sit and watch the miracle take place. That is what I have been making time for. Like, no, there are crazy things happening right now and I want to sit and witness it. I don't want to miss a moment. I don't want to forget anything. So I've been slowing down like never before. Didn't even know I could because I have set a new baseline for my nervous system. I was in fight or flight and survival mode for a long time. Just like, a lot of us are. And now you're being promoted because you are slowing down to enjoy yourself, to enjoy your life. This is like having a baby and just wanting to be at home and enjoy every moment of them being small. This is like getting a new home and like wanting to enjoy every bit of decorating or remodeling or cleaning, like whatever is going on in your life, whatever you've been resetting and fixing, it's a hard reset. It is a hardwired software update that your body and soul has been waiting for. And so much more is going to take place overnight because you are now receptive to it. You are now open to it. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else coming in for the collective? You know what movie I was watching earlier? The Town. I love talking to you guys about movies. I was watching The Town and then I was watching Legend with Tom Hardy. And what else did I watch yesterday? Yesterday we talked about Wuthering Heights and The Housemaid. We have fresh sheets. See? It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. And the sheets are fresh. This is like thinking that you're going to lose everything. Like life is blah. Nothing great is happening. It's just like, meh, same shit, different day. And you being excited for like a day of the week you normally hate. You're like, oh, Saturdays. I normally hate Saturdays, but I'm pretty freaking excited because tomorrow you're going to decide to start handling those lemons. You're like, all right, first item of business, walking into the dealership. Second item of business, finding a realtor. Third item of business, getting a travel agent. Fourth item of business, calling my boss. Fifth item of business, getting a little dog to walk. You are on top of your shit. This is your A game season. Sips tea. I told you somebody's getting a text back. What? Somebody's getting a text back. Somebody that you're dating. The signs are everywhere. You are now open to receiving. Be careful in traffic. Okay, especially if you're looking to get a new car or you drive a lot or commute a lot, be careful in traffic. People around you are on one. I have to be so defensive when I'm on the road because people are freaking Looney Tunes for real. I can't. Like, do I need to be rolling around in a freaking Hummer or a tank? What do I need to be driving for all of you to get the F out of my way and stay there? Do you guys feel like that when you're driving? I'm telling you, I can't. Can't. It's like NASCAR when I go outside. I gotta be Jeff Gordon in this motherfucker. Like, everybody get out of my way. Get out of my way. Out where I live, you cannot even get into the middle lane if you are not going like 83 minimum. Don't even go near the middle lane. The middle lane, not even the left lane. You got to be going 90 or faster to be in the left lane. You got to be going like 80, 83 to be in the middle lane. And you can't even go 65 or 70 in the right lane. Or you're going to get mowed down. But yeah, it's NASCAR out there. So just be careful. Be careful. I think about when I'm driving, because I drive a lot, I think about all the things that could be going on in all these different vehicles. Like, this person could be putting on makeup. This person could be, their dog could be in the car and they're driving like a freaking maniac. I don't understand. Y'all got kids in the car, little pets in the car. You got groceries flying. Like, and you just don't give an F about your life like that. You're just out here. I forgot to tell you guys this yesterday in the live stream, but I was driving to the grocery store and this guy had gotten hit on a motorcycle. I stopped. Well, I had to stop because I was stuck behind the ambulance, but I was saying a prayer for him. Oh my gosh, it was scary. It was scary. So just be careful. Please, please, please be careful. Like, I used to love being on motorcycles. Love it. There's a lot of motorcycles out where I live because I'm really close to the lake and I'm really close to the mountains. And so there's always bikes, like just motorcycles everywhere. That's why we use it as confirmation around here, especially on the weekend. Like, on the weekends, it's even louder. But I used to be on bikes all the time with my ex because they did motocross. They did stuff on dirt bikes and motorcycles and street bikes. And so I loved it back then. But then I realized you need to be with people that are experienced drivers and that are defensive because you can't just be out here on a motorcycle just not paying attention. I cannot believe that I wouldn't even hold on. Like, I would wear a helmet, but I wouldn't even hold on. I was like, "What?" Like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? I would never do that now. I would never do that now. But I still love, like roller coasters and being on the lake or being on the water. I love jet skis. I love being on boats. Like, I just love it. But I'm also from Florida. Okay, we're just gonna shuffle with whatever fell on the ground. Okay, actually, let's use this one because I want to see what else is coming in that we need to know. Is there anything else coming in the next 48? Ooh, I like this. It says, think before you offer help. Okay, bestie, you're being promoted by the universe. Everything you want is yours. Everything you want is for the taking. So I want you to really think about pulling it back from whoever you normally help. You're that bitch in people's lives. You're the one saving the day. All the live long day, you're saving the day. Yes, you are. So I want you to think about that before you extend your assistance. Your family's like, oh, I got this fire. I need you to put it out. I'm sorry, I can't help. Not, oh, it's not like an actual fire, but you guys know what I mean. I want you to think before you drop everything you're doing to go help them with their freaking mess. Mm-mm. Nope. We have rescue. You're going to be more mindful of who you rescue. You're like, I can't be Captain Save a Ho for all you. No, I can't. I can't. I got to save myself. Because you're done being in fight or flight. You have a new baseline. You're only going to do what you want to do when you want to do it because you want it happening in real time. You want to take it all in. You want to take it all in. So, yeah, they're going to gossip. They're going to be a little bit mad. They're going to be a little bit salty. They will get over it. Maybe not anytime soon, but they will freaking get over it. So, these are family members, probably, that love taking advantage of your kindness. These are coworkers that love taking advantage of your kindness. They could fly a kite off a cliff. They better find a hobby. Yeah, NASCAR would be fun. We have the underworld. The universe is going to be finding very unconventional ways for you to get new sources of income. That's another reason why you just got to be open. Like, oh, I don't care how this comes in as long as like I'm happy and I'm having fun. Like, I don't care. Like, I know the universe is going to take care of me. I'm the sugar baby. Duh. Affirm it below. I am the sugar baby. Duh. Duh. So now the universe is like, okay, you're done rescuing everybody and their little dog. You are done helping everybody. You are now going to be open to unconventional, which is perfect for you because you are not regular. You're not schmegular. You're not going to be endlessly scrolling, just hungover, eating a bunch of junk food. These are the people that need your assistance all the time. They don't take care of themselves. Oh my gosh, I drank too much last night, so like I need you to take the kids. Bro, fly through twice. Oh my gosh, I don't have any money. Can you pay for dinner? I don't think so. Okay, hey Johnny, can you help me with the kids? Well, I'm sorry, I'm kind of like scrolling right now, like doom scrolling and like mindlessly scrolling. So can you like not bother me about the kids right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. You're gonna start clocking this in people. Like, no, you got money for weed, but you don't have money to like do what? Oh, you got money for that, but you don't got like, and it's not even your business, but you're gonna be clocking it like, no, you're having me save your situation because you're just doing the most. You are just doing the most. Okay, we have leadership. Put that crown back on your head. You have a lot of evil eye on you. It's almost like those like heat detectors in a movie where they're like trying to see. It reminds me of The Dark Knight. I think that's the movie. I think it's The Dark Knight where they're like those motion like heat sensor. It's not night vision, but it's like heat sensors. That's what this reminds me of. These people are detecting your blessings and you're detecting the heat and the steam coming off of them. You got people really mad because you don't want to share with them anymore. Not because you're greedy, not because you can't, but because no. These people are reliant on your forgiveness and you're stepping into your role. Predator heat sensor. Zodog, thank you. Infrared. I think that's what it is. I think it's infrared. Yeah, they're really competitive with you. You're always this is you, bestie. You're always trying to like boost morale for the family or for the coworkers, and they just take a dump on it, and you're like, "Go home. Go home." So you're going to be choosing what you do now. And I feel like you're going to start feeling, I don't know if you're going to start feeling sick or you're going to get the ick. The ick is going to be amplified when people are around you, like that you don't need to be around. You know, I tell you guys when you're around certain people and you start feeling like gross or not cute or like you can't be yourself, those aren't your people. That ain't your vibe. Okay. You're uncomfortable for a reason. Not to say that you still can't be yourself, but when you're feeling like that icky feeling, you're going to start feeling that times a lot. And I feel like that's your body saying, mm-mm, remember, we're simpatico right now. We listen to each other. We're in sync. Me and the body. We're not dealing with these mother effers that be hating on you. Like, not anymore. Maybe you guys have a lot of animals because you don't want to deal with people. Like, maybe that would be better. Go home, Roger. I can't. Hi, spiritual rebel. Like, you just know when there's ick. And literally, as I'm channeling that, I'm like, it's got to be in the chat too. Because there's a bunch of messages being held for review. And I'm like, I don't have time to click on those. I'll watch the replay and get rid of it. But, anyways, there are people that you've tried to collaborate with, you've tried to be nice to, you've tried to boost morale. And just like a hater, they want to undermine you. They want to distract you. They want to make you feel small, and they could never. You're going to snatch the projections and throw it in their dumpster fire because that's what you do. If you were working on patience, that's going to be a little bit easier for you now if you've reset your nervous system. There's a Roger. There's a Roger in the chat. I am home. I love you guys. We have social media and risk. Okay, you guys, if there was something you wanted to do on social media, now would be the time. Ooh, we have 555 in the chat. If you were going to do something on social media, now would be the time. Or you feel like you have more. Oh, Pray 7. Hey, thank you. Thank you for your generous donation. Thank you. Thank you to all of you guys that are here and smashing the thumbs up button. Thank you guys for supporting and liking, subscribing, sharing, all of the things. Thank you guys for the gifts and the donations. Thank you guys. So there is a risk that you're going to be taking on social media, or you just feel like you have the audacity again to post and not care what anybody thinks, which is good. I think if you're going to be successful on social media, you can't care about what people think. You really can't. It's not always easy to control. It also depends on what platform you're on, but you got to get real good at starving the narcissist out. Okay, really good at ignoring people. On top of that, yeah, you're just going to be feeling more brave to post and not care what people are thinking or saying. but we are, just so you know, so you're not feeling bad if this is you, we are biologically wired to want to connect to people, whether we're a hermit or not. We are biologically wired to connect while we gossip, spill the tea, to want to connect to other people and to care what they think. We all naturally judge people. We have to trust our better judgment. We can't trust our better judgment without judging. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're just looking at it like, okay, well, I'm just going to be myself. And some people aren't going to like that. And that's fine. I'm just not going to care what they think. You're going to be wearing your authenticity well. Okay. Last but not least, we have access your gifts. We have re-energize, focus your light, and stand in your power. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. Wow. Accept who you truly are. Stand in your power. I can't believe my mic went out right before I started this live stream. Like, that was a brand new microphone, but maybe it's just like doesn't want to work today. I don't freaking know. But hopefully you guys can hear me okay. You are going to bring about this passionate vision by accessing your gifts. You're like, the universe is going to be presenting you with things that you're good at, but you're going to be making money again in very unconventional ways. Then we have unicorn portal. You are being moved through this portal, through this timeline, so you can re-energize. I feel that this whole week, like everything is to re-energize. Slow this down to re-energize. Don't do all of that to re-energize because you are taking that back. You knew before you clicked on this message, and then overnight there's going to be a big change. Whoa. So it is important to think outside of the box and view things from a higher perspective. This is what makes you the original gangster of what you do. Think outside the box and you do things that other people are like, ooh, it's a little cringe, but we will climb Cringe Mountain and win. We have be a beacon. You might not know this or might not want to believe this, but you are an inspiration to others. You might think, oh no, not little old me. Oh, I just do this and it's not a big deal. And this, stop it. Stop it. Where's my bell? Stop it. You are going to light the way for others and you will choose how you do that. Or the universe will choose and you will follow. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have a specific way of that. You're going to have a specific way that you light the way for others. You take others out of darkness, confusion, sadness, and it could be through anything. It could be through breeding animals. It could be by having a farm. It could be by being a tarot reader. It could be a manifestation coach, self-development, counseling, therapy. Each and every one of you have different gifts, and you will be well known for helping others and being an inspiration. Last but not least, we have open your heart. So I feel like if you just had your solar plexus heal, you came off of Shay's video, then you watched my video where your crown is being activated. Now your third eye is being activated. Now you're going through a heart activation. Thank you, Tana. Now you're going through a heart activation. It's happening. So we have open your heart, love yourself, dare to be vulnerable. Dare to be vulnerable. So I think it's good that you're spending a lot of time with yourself, just slowing everything down. Like, what do I really want? How do I want to live? Like, you're deciding right now, and then everything else is going to unfold the way that you would see fit, the way that you would like it to unfold. So I'm really excited for you guys. We have the numbers 36, 38, 13, 14, 9, and 10. 9, 10, 13, 14, 36, and 38. So let me know if those numbers mean anything to you. And I'm going to hop out of here. If you guys are looking for exclusive messages, Patreon will be getting new messages this weekend. Thank you guys for your patience. I've had a lot going on the last month and I've needed to like slow it down tremendously. But also remember, there's no schedule on Patreon. There's a lot of content on there. So you have access to that anytime you're waiting for a new message. And they are all ad free, 11.11 a month, and you can cancel at any time. Thank you guys for all of your donations, your cash apps, your super chats, your jewels, your love and support, and for hyping up these videos. And I'm just so grateful. So grateful. Watch Dove and Serpent Radio. Yeah, you guys, your spiritual assignment, we haven't done this in a long time. Your spiritual assignment is to let me know a good TV series or a good movie, a good new movie. What would I recommend? What have I been watching? I've been rewatching Game of Thrones, and I really like Wuthering Heights and The Housemaid, and I like Little Red Riding Hood. So yeah, that will be the spiritual assignment. We will all suggest movies and shows. And that could be something that you're saving for yourself for a day off where you turn your phone off, or you're just going to take a bubble bath, or you're just chilling. You're in rest and relaxation mode because you are out of fight or flight. Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood came on HBO the other day, and I was like, record, need that. Need that. Thank you. I'm so mad they started showing Wuthering Heights on HBO for free. I'm like, I just spent $25 renting that. Then I liked it. So then I spent $25 buying it. And then riddle me what? It's on HBO for free. Cool. Awesome. The Miniature Wife. I saw that. I saw previews for that. Alice in Wonderland. You know what is another movie that I watched? It's probably not the greatest movie, but I really like the girl that stars in it. Have you guys seen the movie Sucker Punch? She's in Legend too with Tom Hardy. She's really pretty. I started watching Animal Kingdom. I'm still in the first season. Columbiana and Peppermint. I haven't seen Peppermint. Oh, yeah, we need some Riddle Me What merch for sure. But yeah, just thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Um, remember, there will be messages posted on Patreon. If you guys are on members only, I shared a video about a week ago. About a week ago. I shared a video with you guys about how you can talk to your body, motorcycle, and speak life into it, get your body to heal, figure out ways to listen. And that video is from one of my favorite creators that teaches it so well. I should, Danielle. Thank you. I should ask my lawyer about that. I should ask my lawyer about that. That's a good point. Because there's some stuff that I be saying, and then other people be saying it, and I'm like, um, hello, that's mine. Like, rude. Yeah, Shameless. That's a good show. I haven't seen Wentworth. Here with Tom Hanks. I haven't seen that either. Yeah, it is rude, Zodog. Like, I swear, and correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know. There's been a lot of scary accurate videos, and I swear I was the first one to do that. And I was like, now they're everywhere? I'm like, that was mine, but none of y'all are my friends. So what? Rude. That's rude. Like, I was like, am I not the only Uh, I swear I started that like 2 years ago. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, escape goat. Transmute is a compliment. But I'm like, just hidden in plain sight over here. Crystal, thank you for the gift. Nozark or Ozarks? I watched Ozarks. Okay, I'm gonna look up Wentworth. Thank you guys. With Jason Momoa. I think I've seen part of it. Paul, thank you for your gift. If I don't go live the rest of the weekend, because I don't think I am. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I went live today and yesterday because I didn't want to edit. I'm just trying to take it easy this week. Ooh, I did start Peaky Blinders. I just finished season 1 of Peaky Blinders. I watched all of Weeds. Like I watch I don't even know how I fit it in. Well, no, I know how I know because I used to not get good sleep. I used to be such a insomniac. So I did have time to watch all these shows because I would only get 4 hours of sleep. And now it's like a treat to get to even have time to watch something because I don't have time. The only time I have time to watch something is when I'm on my treadmill and when I'm getting ready for work. That's it. All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here, but I love you guys so much and I miss you already. I can't wait to read all the comments. Okay, Wentworth. I need to look that up. Wentworth. Are any of you guys watching Euphoria season 3? Let me know. A lot of people are like, oh, it sucks. I'm like, I don't think it sucks that bad. I mean, I wish they would have used the people that did the music in season 2, but yeah. All right, you guys, I better get out of here. But I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys soon, I'm sure. And yeah, I'm the worst at I'm the long goodbye. That's me. The long goodbye. I yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm sending you guys big hugs and I will see you soon. If you made it all the way to the very end, I want you to comment overnight. Okay? It's all happening overnight. Because remember, it's not just in 2 hours. In less than 2 hours, you're making some, like, you're just shifting. And then something else is going to happen overnight. So I don't know if that's going to be another part of a channel message. I don't know. I feel like it was vague what is happening overnight for you, but something is happening while you're sleeping. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, you decide and it's just going to happen. All right, you guys, I'm sending you big hugs and I will see you in the comments of the next one. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out when I go live, which is always random. Um, you don't want to miss out. I love you guys. Bye.